She likes your air guitar. And we are live. Our guest was digging that air guitar, bro. Holy shit. You were working it. You might want to put this guy in your band. Anyways, we are live here on Hot Tag Takes. I am your host, John BRECKO. I got PJ Morin next to me. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing spectacular dangus right now, dude. How about you?
That's right. That's a word for the ages. Holy shit. I'm good, man. I can't complain. I'm feeling a lot better than I was last show. I think this is one that I'll be able to get through. I got through the next one, the very next day after Ruben recommended that tea off the air. Shout out to Ruben, man. Really helped me out a lot with that.
Shout out Ruben and shout out Chai Tea.
Yeah, man.
Translation, tea.
It's actually Earl Grey tea, so thank you, sir.
Earl Grey? Bro, good night.
Oh, hell yeah. That'll have you snoring, man. But yeah, things have been a lot with the wedding coming up, all the shows we've been doing.
That's fair.
Definitely got to change some things. But I am very, very excited to have this guest on the show. Very, very excited. So without any further ado, first of all, shout out to both Paula and Ablaze Entertainment for helping to set up this show today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on the video. It really does help the algorithm. Our goal is 250 subscribers by the end of April and 1,000 by the end of 2024. So help us reach that goal. We would really appreciate it. And now, my guest today is an amazing, smart, talented woman with an incredible story. She's a Cleveland, Ohio native, and she started posting Instagram covers at 16 before ultimately being seen and beginning to write with music producer, Nashville producers also as well, Shannon MacArthur, excuse me. She drew inspiration from everybody from Ed Sheeran, Demi Lovato, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Elvis Presley, and Bon Jovi, as well as others. She's a performer, singer, songwriter, and a college student majoring in engineering with a minor in math. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alexis Marrero!
Thank you so much for having me on today. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
A little bit. How about you?
You did just eat a burrito.
Yeah, that sounds awesome right now. I'm doing great today. It's so great to chat with you guys.
Yeah, did I leave anything out in the intro? I just want to make sure.
No, that was a pretty good summary, I'd say.
All right. Yeah. So the last time I saw anything about where you were performing anywhere was the Whiskey A Go Go in California. That was the last place that I saw that you posted about that you were performing at. Is that because the end of the semester's coming up, things are winding down, you got midterms and stuff like that? I just want to make sure how you're doing, because I know that could get stressful. This man just had a midterm last night, too. So
85, let's go!
My boy.
Thanks, Google. What? No, I'm playing.
Greatest cheater of all time.
I would never cheat on my exams.
Lies.
Yeah. So I was just at the Whiskey A Go Go last week. I have probably one or two more shows for the rest of the year. I'm playing a show back here in Lakewood, Ohio, right next to Cleveland on Sunday, November 12th. So that'll be probably the last opportunity anyone in Ohio could see me play. And yeah, school's kind of picking up at the end here, so just kind of enjoying everything. And playing the Whiskey was an incredible honor. I still have chills thinking about the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, talk to us about how the show went, man.
Yeah, it went amazing. I feel like my band and I, we've been together for almost a year now. We started together kind of at the end of February, and we've really just grown into a little family, and there's just such a great gel on stage. And I feel like the Whiskey, we just kind of really just came out of the woodwork and showed how strong we are together. And it was just an amazing show. It was truly a dream come true, because I'm such a big rock fan, and to play on the stage that so many of the greats before played on, it's just there was a feeling up there that it was almost indescribable. It was like, wow, I'm actually on stage at the Whiskey. Like, what is happening?
I'm surprised at something, actually, because I watched a lot of interviews to get ready for today's show. That includes the Jerry Petito show. Shout out to Jerry Petito, by the way.
Jerry Petito, she's great.
You talked about the different band members. I have their names written down. I haven't really memorized them, though, so I apologize for that. But I thought they would have been together. I thought you guys would have been together longer from how you were talking about them on the show. So I'm really surprised it's only been a year.
Yeah, we found the band kind of came together in about at the end of February. I was really into pop before, so I
Okay.
was kind of just doing my thing as a solo artist. I brought in some amazing backup dancers that I love to death, but I really started getting into rock more and more and more. I
Okay.
grew up on rock, and I reconnected with a passion for that, and found an amazing group of guys. I got my guitarist Alex, drummer Colton, and bass player Serge.
I'll try to remember
And
that.
they're amazing. And I feel like they've helped to take my sound just to a whole nother level. And it's
Nice.
so fun being up there with them.
Oh
That's
my God,
awesome,
I'm
man.
sure, man. So I left out your favorite band of all time, which was on purpose, and that's Greta Van Fleet. When are we gonna see you collab with them, man? I'm trying to figure that out. I want to see Alexis Marrero do that.
If I ever got to collab with Greta Van Fleet, I think I would just be mind blown, honestly.
Dude.
I would literally love to someday get to do a collab with them. Truly are my favorite band. And Josh Kiska, wow, his voice. It would
Yeah,
be
man.
insane to do some sort of duet and collaborate with the entire band. They're just so talented. I actually got to go see their show out in Detroit when they came, and wow, they are amazing. So
Oh yeah.
someday, hopefully
Even
someday.
even better live.
Yes. Oh wow. It was insane because you listen to their music and you're like, wow, these guys are really good. But you listen to them live and it's like it's just so impressive. It's
Oh, man.
truly it's impressive.
Oh man, that is cool as hell. I gotta tell you. And I mean, I'm sure there's other musicians that you want to collab with as well. Who are some of those people that you want to work with in the industry that you haven't really gotten that chance to work with yet? Like, who's Alexis Marrero thinking about working with someday?
Oh, a dream for me, truly, besides Greta Van Fleet, of course, another artist I would really, really love to collaborate with would be Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Okay.
So Miley, with her Plastic Hearts album, that was truly, I feel like, a turning point for me. Like, Plastic Hearts came out, and I was like, wow. Like, she truly combined pop and classic rock, I think, better than I've heard most people.
Yeah.
go for.
Yeah, no, I can't
I mean,
disagree.
I
It
agree with
was
that
a great
100%.
album.
Yeah.
She's what she was able to pull off with that album. It just was so inspiring to me. I would be honored, honestly, to get to do a song with her someday. It would be super cool. I think she's a huge inspiration of mine.
So I am going to ask for one more only because you guys talked about Miley when you were on with Mario Lopez. So who's one more person? I want to try to get one person that we haven't heard about yet.
Yeah, for sure. I think another artist that would be really, really amazing to collaborate with would be Demi Lovato. I mean, Demi's voice, just incredible. I would be so honored to work with Demi.
100%. No, I could see that. I was thinking in my head, after like the research I've done, I was like, it's probably going to be Demi. I got it, bro.
All right,
Totally.
yo,
Let's go.
now we're gonna ask you one more. If you had to collaborate with
No,
one
no,
more,
no. This is no, we're not gonna do that. This is what I will do though. So you saw his sick air guitar. I feel like you were kind of vibing with it in the beginning of the show when that intro was going on, right? So he likes a lot of different metal. He talks a lot about Vikings. He likes a lot of Irish-based, heavy metal. So I mean, I want to see if there's like anything that like you would mention that like she would know about. So like I kind of want you to take it away from me because you put me on a couple different songs.
I mean, Dropkick Murphys.
I can't say I know it, but I'll have
No?
to check it out.
Oh, look up the Dropkick Murphy. That's because you brought up Irish. That's Irish rock. They're really good.
Okay.
How much of a metalhead would you say you are?
I can't say I've dived super deep into metal, but I think it's an awesome genre. So I'm definitely down to look up some artists for sure.
Okay, listen, get a pen and paper right now. No, I'm playing.
I love how she's actually doing it. That's great.
Listen, I was just busting balls, but that's fine too.
He's got a good Tony, too. He didn't break that out yet. That took you a while for the show.
You know what?
Because that's normally, like, right away.
Yeah.
Like, I do a shitty one, and then he breaks his out to make fun of me.
Because I just recently finally binged The Sopranos. So, and then I got down the Tony impression. Like, whenever I have a new impression down, it's like it's all I ever do for, like, a good, like, month or two. So for a good 2 months, every time I'd hang out with him, I'd be like, hey, listen, how you doing?
Yeah.
And then he got but I finally just got down to Peter Griffin, so I haven't been able to shut up.
Oh, you just got that down?
Holy crap, I haven't been able to stop doing the Peter Griffin.
This is the first time I've heard you do that, actually, in a while.
Dude, I know. Holy crap, dude, it's freaking sweet. Radio show Peter.
Oh, my God. You
No.
should kick off the show with that one day.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hot Dad Takes with Peter Griffin.
Dude, imagine if we got, like, the real-life Peter Griffin on the show. And you
You
guys
know
could
what really
just go back and
grinds
forth.
my gears? Hold on. Metal. So back to metal, Lois.
Oh, Peter.
Dude, best impression ever.
That's why.
Give me a titty. Boink.
Stop it. Take me to dinner first.
You're not
I
married.
took you there.
Listen, pal, you're not married yet.
He's got 4 weeks to grab the titty.
Shout out Abby, you know what I'm saying?
Disrespect.
Right? Listen, dude.
Anyways, we were talking about Peter Griffin talking about metal.
Oh, but yeah, no. So metal. What's it called? I mean, you've heard the older stuff, right? Like some Ozzy, some.
Yeah.
All right. If I had to recommend one Ozzy song that I find that not too many people like, you're 23, right?
Yes.
Which, by the way, small aside,
I told him that, by the way.
I respect the hell out of everything you're doing because I'm 20. So as I don't look like it, but I am. I got a few months. I got January.
All
then
that
I'm
meth.
January. Then I'm 21. But hey, you know what? Fuck you, because one time there was a comic on stage. It's a really funny bit, but he said, PJ looks like Jesus if he turned water into meth. So fuck you. It's a funny joke. It's
That is
great.
the greatest
but
thing I've ever
fuck
heard.
you. No, but as another young individual who is also saying fuck it and chasing, I mean, for me it's comedy. Music's going to be later. I can't play an instrument for shit. I want to learn, but I've always wanted to be in a band. So that's later, and acting as well. But as someone who's also like rapidly like chasing everything and like, you know, like also doing school while they're at it and also like trying to juggle 14 other things on top of like professional projects while you're not like a grown up yet, I respect the hell out of that, because like it's a grind.
He knows what you're going through.
It is a wake, do shit, eat a little bit, shower, do more shit, sleep.
Bit.
Every grind. It is so
Every day.
much.
A little bit. I'm fat. You can't just tell me a little bit.
I mean, I'm also getting there. I mean, listen, pal, I just started working at a bakery, and like the first 2 bakeries I ever worked at, I gained 10 pounds in the first month. So I was like, I know I'm trying to lose weight, but like these pretzels is banging, so I'm probably gonna. And now I'm 12 pounds up in a week, in a month and a half. So give me some.
Alexis, I'm so fat that when I see someone with a widow's peak haircut, I think of the McDonald's symbol, okay? That's how fat I am.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right? When I do get married in 4 weeks, we're not going to be Mr. and Mrs. We're going to be Lord and Lady, okay? Let's just throw that out there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Your wedding gift from me will be a jar of Hellman's mayonnaise.
So, you're an asshole. And first of all, when I graduated college, because I'm coming up on about 6 years since I graduated,
you're about to
I got Parmesan cheese as a Christmas present. So if you know me, that's what you'll do. Okay? Don't mess with me over the mayonnaise. Just you're grabbing the most vanilla thing you can find. Okay? What are we doing here? Come on. Step your game up a little bit.
I'm sorry. The word lard just makes me think of mayonnaise.
You could tell we're such professionals.
Yes, very.
No, but I do want to get to one more question before we play the first song on air for you. So we got 3 different songs that we want to play. I know you sent me the one. I had 2 others that I wanted to play. You know, one of them is number 1 for you right now. The other one is a cover because you've done so many different covers, and we're going to talk about that later. But
Sure.
you mentioned on Kenny Graves' show on Willie 1550 and 98.7 that you performed in about 7 to 10 states. Now, this was about 7 months ago. What are some stories that, what are some states, actually, excuse me, that you have to perform at, and what are some states that you'd like to be at? What are some places you want to see?
Yeah, so currently I haven't gotten to travel to any new states since
Okay.
then. But since that interview, I've gotten to go back to Nashville and LA.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always great. I've gotten to perform in, I'd say, 10 states total. I'd love to go hit up some more states. I feel like I haven't gotten to make my way over to too many places yet. So
Okay.
I would definitely love to hit up both the East Coast and the West Coast a little more, because I feel like I haven't gotten to work, especially the West Coast. I feel like on the West Coast, I've really only gotten to play in California. So it'd be really cool to hit up some of the states around there, like Nevada, Arizona.
Yeah. We're going to be in Phoenix, by the way, for our honeymoon. So
Sick, yeah.
if you just happen to be out there, which I don't think that's going to be the case from like school and what you're telling me and everything, but if you just happen to be there, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it'd be
road
so
trip.
sick.
Yeah, just randomly see Alexis Marrero just walking through Sedona. We're just over here going to see the sights. Oh, like, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, no, you're walking through Macy, you see Alex, and then some dude who's actually from there. I was like, dude, why are there so many white people here right now? Holy shit!
I don't know, maybe because it's Arizona.
Listen, pal, I've been in Arizona. Even the white people get some color because of how
It's
much,
hot.
Because it's
You know,
hot.
that's
You're-
typically
you're-
how
you're-
heat works.
You may be a cracker just like them, but you're not an Arizona native level cracker.
I mean, I don't know. These different. I'm a swim instructor, so these different chemicals in the pool have tried to tan me. It doesn't last long. Let's just throw that out there. Whatever tan I get is not gonna last. Okay.
That's fair.
Let's
Also,
be real.
I want to go on a little tangent real quick. You said you're from Ohio, right?
Yes, I am.
Another thing I want to commend you on is, listen, being successful and from Ohio is a very difficult thing to pull off.
You're from Jersey.
Yeah, I know, but Ohio.
I mean,
But Ohio. So listen, if you're from LA and you make it, it's like, okay, it makes sense. But like Ohio.
Cleveland is a city, though. So it's not like just randomly out in Ohio. You're not like thinking of like Canton or Akron or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Ohio, houses that aren't properly built and guns.
I mean, you think
Not by me, but that is Ohio for sure.
that's part of Ohio, 100%.
I think I'm just racist against Ohioans.
Yeah, you probably are. You
Yeah.
had a moment. It's okay, PJ. We still love you.
No, but so when you were in Cleveland, what triggered in your mind to be like, yo, fucked it, I'm pursuing music?
For me, I feel like I've always had a love of music, and my mom always tells me stories, and there's videos of me singing all over the house. But the biggest thing for me was, I was kind of about like middle school aged. I wanted to start a little singing group with my sister and our best friends, but music was my dream and it wasn't theirs. So when I was about 15 years old, my family was on a family vacation and we were lucky enough to get to go to Maui. And
Awesome.
my mom, she got me a ukulele because I really wanted one. And for me, I feel like that really was like a turning point for me. I started teaching myself how to play it immediately. And that was kind of really a point for me that I was like, wow, like music really is something I'm passionate about and it's what I want to do. And I started writing music and really just focusing on singing more.
That's awesome.
I love that 100%. So,
Dude, maybe I'm a musician because that sounds like, aside from the whole Hawaii and ukulele part, that's so me for real, dude.
okay, just because we had Taylor Andrews on here singing about dildos while I was out taking a breather doesn't make you a musician.
Okay,
That was our
pal.
guest.
Listen, I was getting
He's trying to get.
I was getting on some real shit.
trying to get some of that rub by proxy. Okay,
No,
you
because-
see this man?
No. I mean, he's a cute guy, but no.
It's not bad looking.
Yo, shout out Taylor Andrews. If you give me a kiss, and
Good
I'll-
dude, man.
Yo, I'll give you a kiss. You put me on a show. You know what I'm saying? But no. But I know on some real shit. I was.
I don't think he'll put you on a show for that.
I was genuinely relating you trollop. No,
I am a trollop,
no,
you're
no.
right.
I very much relate. I've also like loved music since I was a kid. I'm like, I hate those dudes who are like, oh, I listen to every genre. It's like, yeah, like I do too. But like, Yeah, but like
You
what's your
dip in every genre,
yeah,
probably.
you know, no, exactly. I dip in every genre, but I'm like, oh, but what's your favorite genre? I don't know. I like all of them, dude. Everyone has a favorite genre.
You dip in every genre. A lot of people do that. You're not that special.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, I'm complaining about the people who.
No, I know, and I'm
Yeah.
agreeing with you.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Glad
See,
we're on the same page.
he's taking it out on me. He's so abusive. This
Yeah,
is why I
I
won't
know.
kiss him.
Dude, this is why you don't get a ginger to be your co-host. But look, well, you're stuck here now, pal.
You have no soul, and you're just angry. I get it.
That's so true, bestie.
All right, but
No,
real quick, I want her to talk about the song that we're about to play, which is For You. It's the one she sent over, the one you seemed really excited about us playing, because I wanted to play different, music that, we really hadn't seen on Hamilton radio yet. I wanted it to be a little different from the last time you were on here, or if you were on before that. So talk to us a little bit about For You.
For You. So For You, I wrote back in 2020. So I wrote this song in the midst of quarantine.
Okay.
Actually, I recorded the song from here. I had to send it out to LA to get it
Nice.
finished. I actually got to kind of vocal produce myself on the song, which I also find really cool.
Oh,
but
cool.
awesome.
For You is probably one of my favorite songs I've written, and it's really just a really feel-good ballad about knowing that you're not alone and there's always someone there for you. Because I feel like, especially since 2020, there's been a lot of really crazy things that have gone on in the world, and I think that For You is a beautiful message, just knowing that you're not alone. There's always someone there for you. There's someone that's willing to speak up for you, and someone that's willing to be a shoulder to cry on.
I love that we're playing that like after the pandemic. Now that everything's been over for a while, it's been 3.5 years out, because I think people forget that now that we're all back outside. And I think a lot of people were kind of going through it and internalizing it during the pandemic, but weren't really thinking about others. So I love the fact that we're about to play this song now. So, Ruben, do you have that ready? Drum roll, please. We got you, Ruben. We can build up the tension for you. This wouldn't be the first time. This is it? All right, if you got it ready, then we got For You by Alexis Marrero right here on Hamilton Radio. I cannot wait to hear this song. It'll be my first time hearing it with you guys. So,
Oh, this would be your
For
first
You.
time?
Yeah, no, I wanted to surprise myself.
Wow, this will be my third time, dick.
Liar. He just listened to one of your songs for the first time as we were in the car. So, clearly someone was the adult in the room and made sure we were good for the show today. Had to be somebody.
I had midterms. Fuck you. You were in a pool.
Yeah, I was in a pool. That's hard work.
You had to keep
Got to
yourself
deal with all these
afloat. No
damn
play.
kids. All right. We good? All right. For You by Alexis Marrero right here on Hamilton Radio. Get ready.
Woke up in a stranger's bed in the morning, coffee with a cigarette, lost who I am. The world was never ours to keep, not at all, and you were never mine. My love hit me up at 3 a.m. What's the big deal? Told me we're not meant to be. You and me keep on lying. Thought you loved me endlessly, but you were never mine. Wake me up from this nightmare. I lost all control. I don't belong here, but I'm finding my soul. You gotta wake me up when the morning. Told me you were moving on 2 weeks later, so walking out your door, karma's not. Losing out on hope. getting nowhere from where we'd gone. Chaos and storm all surround us. Where is the calm now? Let's come together. Give me your hand, and we'll make things better. If you can speak for yourself, I'll speak for you. I'll speak for you. And if you don't have a hand to hold, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you. I see the world in living color, shining all over. I see tomorrow. We're all united, tired of trying. Let's come together. Give me your hand, and we'll make things better. If you can speak for yourself, I'll speak for you. I'll speak for you. And if you don't have a hand to hold, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you. All for one, one for all. Let's keep on fighting to make us strong. All the weak, all the strong, come together to make us one song. If you can speak for yourself, I'll speak for you. I'll speak for you. If you don't have a hand to hold, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you. And if you can speak for yourself, I'll speak for you. I'll speak for you. And if you don't have a hand to hold, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you.
Beautiful song right there. Alexis Marrero with For You. Ruben was almost trying to wake us up right there. We weren't even asking for it. We just wanted to sleep a little bit longer. You know, Ruben just had to go hit the alarm and just wake us up. But, so, just to kind of clarify, give everybody a little bit of, you know, just let them know what was going on. We played Wake Me Up at first. We went to the wrong track on accident, but this is how I'm going to look at that. We got to hear multiple songs at once when we weren't expecting it from an incredibly talented performer who a lot of people deserve to hear if they haven't already. So
That's so true, bestie.
double track right there. Unplanned. I love it. We got the whole track and a teaser.
I definitely confused that song with a different song because I had not heard that one before, and that one, the tears almost came out a little bit. I was like, fuck.
Well, I listening to it, I kind of just love like the message in it.
Oh, it was
how,
so good.
You know, like you got somebody's back, like if they can't have their own back. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No.
people need that. Gotta look out for each other.
I love that so much. For me, with songs, I feel that like lyrics are amazing. They add to the song, of course, but I feel like the most emotion that can be conveyed in a song is through the music itself, and I definitely felt that. In that song, I was like, the lyrics are like, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Well, listen,
but like the lyrics were like going in there, and then like the music was like.
Well, let me just say this: it's not gonna hit as hard on a heavy metal soundtrack, PJ.
That's so true.
Like,
but I'll still
speak for you. Hits different than I'll speak for you. You know what I mean? They don't hit the same way. like somebody does that, you're like, no, you speak over there.
Well, yeah.
like you speak, but speak that way, sir. you can speak, just not around me.
No, but just the way the lyrics mixed in with the word with the music, and then it went down, and then it and then it went up, and then
you look like you're low key trying to Dougie. I just want
to
say that.
No, it was just a very well made song, and I forget which one I heard.
I think he hated it.
Yeah, no, that song sucked, dude. Fucking what? Who got her on the show?
Man, I think I did a great job. Thank you very much. I told you he bullies people.
You have to yes end me. That's how improv works, John.
No,
fucking idiot.
I break the rules.
Now I'm real bullying you.
I break the rules all the time.
You're gay.
That's okay. So I want everybody to know that, you know, you do write music, you do produce your own music, you sing, but you also do covers to songs that are already out there. And on one hand, you get to create something entirely new that is all your own. But on the other hand, you get to sing a song that already exists and make that old thing into your own version of it. Which is more fun for you to do, and why? I'm curious, because out of all the singers on the show, you probably have, again, the most covers out of anyone I've interviewed. So I wanted to ask you.
That's a good question. Wow. I feel like for me, because I am such a writer, writing is like really big for me. So of course, like for me, my own music is obviously it trumps it. But I love doing covers. I feel like an important part of trying to make it in this industry is kind of revamping music that people love. And a big part of my shows, I love to incorporate covers, classics and new age pop as well. You know, I love to incorporate covers because people love to sing along with things that they know, and they also love to hear something new with a song that they love already.
So I have something cool that I wanted to do during the show. I'm going to give you 2 songs for you to choose from. We're going to do this a few times. And you tell me which cover was more fun and why. The first one I've got is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses or Ain't It Fun by Paramore.
Ooh. Ooh, that's such a good question.
We're going to do this
Paramore,
a few times. This is going to be good.
Song. I love Ain't It Fun. I think it's so much fun. And we actually performed it at the Whiskey. We had so much fun.
Dude.
But Sweet Child of Mine, I'm like such a classic rock person at this point in my life that like Sweet Child of Mine, I'd have to pick Sweet Child.
Oh,
for
yeah?
sure.
Dude, I thought she was going with Paramore for a second. I swear to God.
Ain't that?
It was a tough choice.
Yo, because here's the thing. I love old Paramore. Like, I could listen to old Paramore all day. Old Haley Williams, like, yes, please. More of that. Thank you. Okay. So I've got 2 acoustic covers next. So we've got Landslide by Fleetwood Mac or As Long As You Love Me by Justin Bieber.
Ooh. Wow. You know, you're asking some good questions today. Making me really.
I told you, I prep.
I love it.
This is where we really drum roll.
Landslide, I think. Landslide, I think it's such a beautiful song, and I really love kind of connecting emotionally with that one.
Bro, she's a classic girl. You see that?
Dude.
I am, especially in the
love it.
past year. It's like I don't
Yeah.
listen to anything modern.
No, I could see that. You really have reconnected with it. Like, you weren't lying.
Dude, classic rock's just the best.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
is.
Because I'm similar to you in the way where like I grew up on it, but then like
Yeah.
I kind of got away from it a little bit, and then like I refound my love in like adulthood with it. I was like, oh wait, shit, this isn't mom and dad music. This is great.
You know, we've brought up Abby a couple of times, the lady to my lard. Shout out to those.
Shout
who've been
out
watching.
Abby, yo.
Shout out to those who have been watching the show. If you get the reference from earlier, but you know, I think she would have loved this because she's a huge Beatles fan. And she loves like just old music in general. She loves Elvis. And when I worked at this, because I worked at a 60s, 70s, 80s radio station a while back.
No way.
Yeah, I did that for a couple of months, and she probably knew more of the songs than I did. So, like, I was picking stuff up as I was going,
Yeah.
but she was recognizing like everything. You know, I was learning some things from my mom. My dad put me on to the Dovels, which are actually a band from Pennsylvania, not too far from here.
Really?
Yeah, because his favorite song from them was Bristol Stomp.
Never.
They're
heard.
like late 50s and 60s. So they're going pretty far back.
You know what? While we're speaking about bands that our parents got us into, I wonder, do you know the Hooters?
No, I don't actually.
Not the restaurant, the Hooters.
Not the restaurant, not
Yeah,
the
no.
people in the restaurant, the band.
Because they invented an instrument called the Hooter. So then they're the Hooters.
Sick.
Definitely they're like 80s, 70s. I don't know. All I know is for a time, like they couldn't perform in America for whatever reason, so they started performing in Germany. So now they have like a huge following in Germany. Some like 80s. Like it's like
That's
they
cool
they
shit.
like sometimes they throw a little like they're usually pretty like just like general classic rock, but they got a little reggae and like ska mashups in there, and I'm like, fuck. Like I saw them live this summer. They were so good. Highly recommend.
I'll have to check them out for sure.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
Either check out the Wings or check out the band. You do whatever you want, okay?
Yeah.
Normally you shouldn't check out the people though. They might get a little, you know.
Dude,
They might not be okay with that as much.
listen, all I'm saying is if I could go back to that character customization menu and be born a lady, I'm just saying I would definitely pick up a shift or two at Hooters because I feel like that would just be fun.
I mean,
I feel like it would be fun.
there's a lot of people that would think about it and like they would just have fun with it for like a day.
Nah. I've given it genuine thought. If I was born a woman, my life would be very different right now. I would be so much further in my comedy career because woman. So comedy
Depends
be
on the
going better for
person,
me.
honestly,
That's fair.
if you think about it.
Well, no, because every time I talk to someone else who produces shows, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, do you know a funny woman?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know a bunch of them. Why?" They're like, "I gotta get a woman on the show." I was like, "So you got all dudes and then a woman?"
Well, you don't want it to be a sausage fest.
Yeah, but you don't want it to be all dudes and then a woman. Just like have like
Just a token.
Whoa, multiple women on a show? That's fucking crazy. Like, just do it. It's fun.
Dude, yeah. All right, I have two more.
Sexism
off
in the
track.
industry is no bueno.
We're getting off track here. I have two more. I have two Greta Van Fleet tracks next, by the way.
How do we go from Hooters to
So
sexism?
we've got two from Greta Van Fleet: "Light My Love" or "Highway Tune."
Ooh. Highway Tune is a part of pretty much every set I do, so I'm gonna have to go with Highway Tune.
Okay,
But Light
that's
My Love
fair.
is my first love with
That's
Greta Van
logic.
Fleet.
I actually didn't know that, so shout out to Highway Tune on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I got one more. So we've got "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence, or "I'm Not the Only One" by Sam Smith.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Wow, I've never done an Evanescence cover, so I think that would be really sick. I think I'm gonna go with Bring Me to Life.
I
That
could
would
have sworn I saw "Bring Me to Life" on there when I was scrolling through.
Oh, maybe I did. I could be wrong. Maybe I did a short cover of it. Maybe I did.
I was about to
I've
say
never
I
done
could have
a full length cover.
sworn.
I've never done a full-length cover of that song.
Okay.
So I think that'd be really dope. I
Oh,
think I have
dude.
to go with Bring Me to Life.
That's actually a perfect segue because when you were doing quarantine concert Fridays, if we all get stuck in our houses again by chance, I'm not wishing that, and we all think the world's ending, I think I just gave you your soundtrack for your first Friday.
I think so. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like just these 8 songs back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I feel that. So, you've been on a lot of different interviews. You've been on The Outlaws radio show, Wish USA, and Entertainment Zone, just to name a few. And we're going to get to play a cover after this. So, what's an interview that sticks out to you, and what's a unique story from an interview you've done in the past, if you have one? I'm sure she'll find stories from this, too. So,
Oh, for sure. I'm trying an interview that would stick out with me would be I got to do an interview with a new friend of mine, Philip, and it was on his show called The Unscripted Perspective. And I think that was a really cool interview. We just kind of bonded over our love of Ed Sheeran.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran was a big, I wouldn't say he's like a crazy influence of mine now with my music shifting, but Ed Sheeran was a super big influence for me when I first started my music, especially as a songwriter. So that was definitely a really nice moment in an interview, getting to kind of bond over that love of Ed Sheeran for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, 100%. Is that like up anywhere? Is that like on YouTube or anything?
On Spotify and maybe a couple other places. It's called The Unscripted Perspective.
All right, I definitely got to check that out just to watch people just fan girl and boy over Ed Sheeran. That just sounds like kind of a fun time.
Listen, man,
Sounds like good energy.
Listen, I have an opinion on Ed Sheeran, right? Listen.
He's a ginger like you. He just doesn't have as big of a beard.
Great music. Great music. Kind of looks like Sid from Ice Age, but great music. Nice looking fella, right?
He's going to be like, he wishes he had my beard.
Very talented.
He's going to have a Timmy Tough Nuts moment. I could see it.
However, you know what gets very tiring?
What?
Being a ginger and being compared to Ron Weasley and Ed Sheeran all of the time, everywhere, always.
You want to know what I noticed?
What?
About Mitch? I think when me and Mitch first started becoming friends, Mitch is the old co-host of the show, by the way, before PJ came on. He got a job with the MLB Network. I used to make Ron Weasley jokes to Mitch all the time.
That's racist.
And he's not even a ginger. What do you mean that's racist? What?
That's racist against my people. Now
No, he's not a ginger though. Mitch isn't a ginger.
Well, you told me that, and now I'm offended on his behalf and my own behalf.
He's not a ginger, so you're offended for no reason.
Well, shit.
You're being silly here, Peach. All right, so I insisted to Ruben that we play a cover. I know For You was the only one you sent, but I wanted to make sure we played a cover. We've already gone to Why. I showed Ruben Louis Capaldi, Someone You Loved. That was the cover of him that I chose to show, and I had him get that ready on YouTube and everything right now. So as long as everything goes okay with that, I mean, if he goes to his desktop and plays all the different songs we have after that,
we're putting you to work, Ruben.
Hey, man. But really, it's a beautiful cover. Every one of you guys should absolutely go check it out. I loved listening to it myself on the way here. Louis Capaldi, Someone You Loved, cover by Alexis Marrero, right here on Hamilton Radio. We mess with covers out here, too.
All right, before I go on, Alexis, I'm going to mute you so I can play the song. So what I need you to do is when the song is done, unmute yourself, okay?
No problem.
Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah,
Shout out Ruben,
buddy.
our producer. Shout out Ruben, everybody.
That's right. We love him. We love him and his bald head.
Ha.
PJ likes to rub it.
I do. I rub, rube.
Yeah, that's his thing. Rub, rub, rube, rube.
His name's Ruben.
Get it trending. Hashtag rub, rub, rube, rube right here on Hamilton
Yo,
Radio.
he's the only bald man that hasn't threatened me when I rub his head.
It's very catchy.
Yeah. Rub, rube.
All right. Someone You Loved, covered by Alexis Marrero right here on HamiltonRadio.net.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you helped me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your sound till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
No.
See, he even gave you an echo like you're ready to perform.
I honestly didn't. My classmates know I do music, but some of them don't. So I don't really like to be
Right.
too over the top with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't want to be in people's face about it.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Oh, Ruben forgot to switch the audio back. So if you just, can you repeat that really quick? Ruben forgot to switch it back. So for anybody that didn't hear,
Yeah.
a joke's
oh,
not
good.
funny when you do it the second time, Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben, get back in your hole.
I wasn't really on it though. Just talking into a mic, we were kind of just setting up a little type of like filter type circuit, and I just kind of talking into this little mic, and my partner was just listening to it.
Yeah. So again, you've gathered this from the questions I've asked, but I obviously watched the show you did with Jerry Petito, as we've talked about. You talked about how your nickname was the real life Hannah Montana in high school, and
Yeah.
Nice.
as an aspiring engineer, I'm only imagining that you're living more of a double life in college than before. Honestly, without even the singing career, I feel like I've been there to an extent, and I feel like you can relate to this too. You've got the friends that you normally hang out with at school. You've got your friends back home. You have comedy. You have school, which sometimes I think you've told me you've got like one guy that majors in business that comes to your shows.
Yeah.
And other than that, school is just what it is.
Yeah, on that Hannah Montana shit, I get the best of both worlds.
Did that honestly make living that double life weirder, and did it cause that bigger separation from music and everyday life? Because you're the first person that I've ever met that sings, performs, releases song, and does engineering work.
Yeah, it's something that I've never met someone who's done something like this either. The nickname, I wouldn't say, I don't know that really separated me, but when I started college, I kind of kept the two apart. I would bring
Yeah.
it up that I was a singer, or in interviews, I'd bring up I'm a college student because they're both important to me. But
Yeah.
I kind of kept them separate because, as you guys are saying, even if you don't do something like I'm doing, like it sometimes feels like you're living a double life no matter what. And I kind of just kept the two separate. Maybe the nickname was a subconscious thing that kind of kept me apart from it. But I feel like I spent a lot of time separating the two, but now that I'm nearing the end and I'm also making it further with music, it's kind of nice to be able to talk about them too, and kind of relate them a little bit more together.
I'm surprised that you want to do that at the end, though, because you're like so close to the end. It's like almost behind you in a way.
Almost.
I would think you'd want to like dive kind of like into music afterwards, but like you kind of want to bring it together.
Yeah, music is my dream, of course. Music is something I'm really, really passionate about. But I've grown a love for my major at school, and I've actually learned a lot of technical aspects of music, which is kind of funny, but I've learned a lot about other ends of music that I really didn't know before. So for me, I think kind of finding out that maybe I could make something of my electrical degree and relate it to music. And I think that could be something really cool. And hopefully down the line, I can combine the two. And I said it would be kind of a dream to make my own music tech line.
Are you going to try? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I was about to say, are you going to try to do something with engineering like after you graduate? But you kind of just answered that question for me.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate goal. I hope it happens someday because I think it'd be really, really dope.
Yo, so how's that friends and family discount looking? You know what I'm saying?
Wink,
I got
wink,
you.
Nudge, nudge. This guy over here.
When I
You see this mooch?
when I finally take the time to learn an instrument and form a band.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
me right now. I totally get it.
Yo, like you're so smart that I am, because this is another thing that I got from Jerry, right? This woman is so smart. I'm trying to figure out how the band name is still Alexis Marrero, how we haven't thought of a band name. Like, what's going on here?
So honestly, it's not really that we kind of just didn't like think about a band name or anything necessarily. For me, I think it's just that I started this project 7 years ago.
Okay.
So at this point, I've been releasing so much music under my name that I really wasn't big on kind of changing that, if you will,
Okay.
because everything's already attached to something.
I mean, do you still think of band names? Like, I'm just curious.
I haven't thought of any yet. I would not be opposed to, though, because I love my band to death, and I want them to be a part of this with me for sure.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
100%. Shout out to Alex, Colton, and Serge. Yes, I remembered. Let's go.
Big shout out to them for sure.
Yeah. So this is going to be probably the last question because I have to get to work. So let's segue off into mobsters because I'm a professional.
Do you mind if I say one quick thing before you do your whole little thing right there?
I wanted to get into busting kneecaps, but go ahead.
All right, you can get that in a minute, sir. I just wanted to say,
Did you forget?
pop rock band. I
There we
remembered
go.
it. Cool. Amaranth. Have you ever heard of them?
All right. I don't think I have. I feel like I'm learning a lot today.
Definitely get. I feel like just from what I've picked up throughout the venue and just your vibe, I think you'd very much love them. They have 3 lead vocals. One's like the traditional like metal. One of them's like a tenor dude, and then I don't know what voice part the woman is, but oh my god, they sound magical. And I feel like I don't know, just the way you were like, dude, Evanescence. I was like, I think she'd like Amaranth. So definitely give them a listen. I feel like they are definitely your entire vibe.
You got to love
Definitely.
Evanescence, though. You got to love a little Sweet Sacrifice, right?
Oh, of course.
That's right.
I don't think I know that song, but I like Evanescence.
That's a classic. What are you doing with
I know.
your life?
I know the way.
You under a rock? Even she's mad at you. I saw a jaw drop right
I'm
there.
20 years old.
I don't know the song either.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
High five.
It might be one of those songs that like a lot of people have heard before, but like it hasn't clicked or they don't know what the song name is.
Yeah, but like My Chemical Romance and Evanescence is like you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not calling you old or nothing. I'm just calling me young. You know what I'm saying?
You're calling me old. That's what you just did.
He's 28. He's not old. He's just was in a different he was in a different era of high school than I was.
All right. Anyways, as my famous last words, let's segue off into mobsters because once again, I am a professional here. Did you know she was doing a show called Santa Negra? So she's an engineer, singer, kneecap buster. I'm telling you, she does it all, man. So I don't want to give too much away, but is it going to be a big role, small role? I know it's the mobster's daughter, but I don't know how big of a role that is just from knowing that. So, like, is it like a supporting member? Is it a big role, or is it something in the middle? What's going on with the boss's daughter?
Listen, that's awesome.
I thank you. Yeah, I am so honored to be joining the cast of Sangre Negra. It's going to be incredible. I unfortunately can't say too much, but I definitely think you'll see me in a few episodes. So.
Thank you for pronouncing the name right for me, too. I apologize for that, by the way.
What is this show?
Sangre Negra.
What is this streaming on, perchance?
It's
HBO.
on Tubi and Prime Video currently.
It's not on HBO? I thought it was.
It's not yet, but I
Okay.
think it may get picked up.
Drum roll, please.
Beautiful, because I don't have Prime or Tubi, but I have HBO Max.
Yo, same.
Tubi's free though, so if you want to check it out on Tubi, you can check it out on Tubi.
Oh yeah, Tubi's the free one, right?
Yeah.
It has like a bunch of channels and shit, right? Just like or is it a streaming?
Yeah, you can stream it there on Tubi.
Ooh, I'm gonna get Tubi.
All right, but I am definitely excited to watch that. I'm excited for more of your music, and I am excited for everything you're doing. I just want to say, before we play the last song and we float away, teaser right there, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really, really appreciate it. I would love to have you back anytime. I appreciate you taking the time to come on here, and I hope I do randomly see you in Phoenix.
I would love to see you someday, for sure. But thank you both so much for having me. I've had so much fun talking to you guys.
Yeah,
glad you had
this
fun,
was a great
man.
time. Thank you so much for coming on. That would
Yeah.
we would definitely love
if
to.
you see any of these guys
I'd love to come
moving
back, for
around
sure.
in the middle of Arizona, walk on the other side of the street.
Ah, don't do that. Just because we make fun of him doesn't mean we'll do that to you.
Are you being racist towards us?
Abby will
Ruben?
be nice. I might make fun
Are
of
you
you.
being
a little bit.
racist towards us?
I'm being racially social distantly.
with your shiny bald head?
Racially, socially distant.
We played.
I'm putting that in a bit.
We played for you just to have her walk on the other side of the
I'm
street.
putting that in a bit. Racially, socially distant. I hate you for that, but that's amazing.
That's too many big words, pal.
Racially, yeah, I know. My ginger brain probably can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no. Judging on the songs that I heard in the car on the way here and the songs that we heard while we were live, I'm definitely doing a discography dive and putting a bunch of songs in a playlist today.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
All of it's on Spotify, right?
Yeah, pretty much everything. And hopefully by the beginning of next year, I'll have another single coming out. So that'll be
Beautiful.
exciting.
I just want to make sure I wasn't missing any gems. Like, oh, this one's a YouTube only release. Just want to make
No,
sure.
there are a couple songs from my EP that are no longer on Spotify that are on my YouTube. So if you do some search on my YouTube, you'll hear a couple songs that aren't on Spotify.
Okay.
Everybody, really quick, because I won't remember because I'll have to go to work. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, do all that
Definitely
fun
like
stuff.
this video because this woman deserves that. You know, as many people should know this name as possible. But Ruben, are we ready to float away? All right, Floating Away by Alexis Marrero right here on HamiltonRadio.net.
Words you said got me slipping away, and I got you on my mind. A moment in time is all that it takes. When memories repeat, and I gotta go, but I can't leave. 'Cause my heart won't set me free, and you gotta go, but you can't leave. 'Cause I'm all you'll ever need. So feel me, breathe me in. 'Cause this night's right out a dream.
All right, you guys got to float away with us with Alexis Marrero right here.
Such a banger, dude.
On HamiltonRadio.net. It's number one for a reason, my man.
Very true.
Let me just say one more time, thank you for coming on the show. We really, really appreciate it, and I already can't wait for the next time we catch up with you. So,
Thank you guys so much.
yeah. You had fun?
No,
Absolutely. So
All
great talking to you guys.
Awesome.
this was a
man.
super fun time. Actually, before we let you go, I do have a question. For a rock/metal fan / pop fan, which of your songs would you most highly recommend, not including the ones we heard today?
Wake Me Up for sure. Wake Me Up, definitely.
Wake Me Up? All right.
You got a little bit of a teaser, so.
These are of it.
that was the one we played in the beginning?
Yeah, that was the one that wasn't supposed to be played.
That one was awesome.
That's my favorite too. I think that really shows the direction I'm going with my music for sure.
Ooh, dude. I'm putting on fucking post notifications on that Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
When can we expect more music?
Probably beginning of next year, I'd say. We're kind of finishing up on our end a couple of songs right now. So.
No, that's soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, everyone stay tuned for the beginning of 2024.
Yeah, man.
Alexis Marrero dropping some new bangers, guys.
We'll all be back. Keep a lookout. Anyways, Alexis Marrero, John Brecko, PJ Morin, right here on Hot Tag Takes on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. We will be back this Wednesday at 12:15 with Ashley Jordan. Make sure you come check out the show. Peace. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I would love to stay and chat for as long as I could, but unfortunately, I got to go to work, so.
All good. I got
Yeah.
school in a little bit, too,
Yeah.
so I get it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I got a train to hit, and I got to help my buddy's brother's ex-fiance move out.
Ruben's taking you.
I know. I can't wait. Have a great day.
I always prayed for something real, something I could really feel. I should take my own advice, cause it was unexpected. It's times when you're far, we'll discover who we are. You know we come back stronger after reconnecting. We'll always work it out, you can count on me, no doubt. But we'll never be picture perfect like we'd hoped to. No, I don't think you.
Woke up in a stranger's bed in the morning, coffee with a cigarette, lost who I am. The world was never ours to keep, not at all, and you were never mine. My love hit me up at 3 a.m. What's the big deal? Told me we're not meant to be. Keep on lying. Thought you loved me endlessly, but you were never mine. Wake me up from this nightmare. I lost all control. I don't belong here, but I'm finding my soul. You gotta wake me up when the morning. Told me you were moving on. 2 weeks later, so walking out your door, karma's knocking. Broken hearts aren't meant to bleed, but you were always mine. Wake me up from this nightmare. I lost all control. I don't belong here, but I'm finding my soul. And the world didn't, no fairy tale, nothing's as it seems. In this world, nothing's ours to keep. My love, my love. It took me some time to find